Comes right, grabs clean on me. It's in there, get it. What's in there? The hand's in there, the hand's grew into a hand, it grew into a hand. And I go in there, I could have sworn I saw it, and I was there sloshing around, Trickler's hand sloshing around there in the toilet. You pervert, that's what you did, wasn't it? That's where you molested your daughter. I know it now, I've seen it all. That's where he did it to you, right there and there. And I seen the hand. No, I didn't see any hand, there's just yellow water in there. And I'm just freaking out, and I go downstairs, and I am sitting there on her old ottoman couch down in the living room, and my eyes are just wide open with black rings around them. And the rain's still coming down. And I'm hearing the patter in the rain. And of course she's sound asleep. Fine. I step over and I leave her to herself. Day 3, the cure. Darling brings me in to the big sleeping commons there through the giant metal door where Trickler's always sleeping. He walks me right up to Trickler's bed. Trickler's laying there catatonic. He's just chewing his cud. Tears in his eyes. Jeez, he's catatonic. What do I need to do? I kneel down beside him, get pretty close to him, kind of act like I'm examining him or something. What happened? Darling just kind of prodding him, like pull up his shirt. He's got bruises and welts all over him. What happened? What'd they do? Bed sores? What are these things? What's going on here? He doesn't say anything. Look, Trickler, I'm sorry I betrayed your trust, all right? Yeah, I've been visiting her. I gotta get to the bottom of your problem for you, so I've gotta go and do a little bit of detective work on my own, okay? Can't you understand? Look, I'm hearing him wheezing over in the corners. I'll bring her to you. How'd you like that? Mr. Darling's over there, and he's sticking a little kind of wet towelette in one of the gasser's tracheotic hole and slamming it around so he doesn't make such pussy wheezing noises when he breathes. And Brace Boy's over there drinking his brown liquid diet, and he's got it stuck in between all his ashy teeth there, and he coughs a little bit when I get so sentimental with Trickler. I think it makes him a little nauseous or something, and he kind of and coughs all his brown liquid diet out the window. That's what fell on me. I see. I'm figuring it all out. So then I'm here, and I'm Trickler, I'll bring her to you. All I need is a sign. Just give me a sign. You don't have to say anything or nothing. Scratch it on your Popeye pad or something. I don't care. Just give me a sign. Nothing. And I hear Gasser over there mumbling some words out. It's like, oh, watch out, there's people down here. You have to change. You're going to get you after hazard. Oh, God, beware, Dr. Hazard. And I look up just in time to see Darling kind of conveniently over here working on one of the patients pretty nearby listening. You know what's going on? You need something here? No. Just trying to listen in. I look over at the intercom. I got a feeling head dog's trying to listen in too. Just give me a sign, that's all I ask. Lights crap out, go black, and all the patients need something. Alright, it's pretty dark in there. You gonna do something about that, darling? You turn on the lights or something? I can do. I'm bringing her to you. Just let me know, because I can't do it legally without your permission. So just fine. I'm walking away. Me one with me. What? That's enough for me. That's enough for me. All right. So I go back down to the basement. The lights are out. I open up the basement door. And I'm feeling along the halls, you know, because the only thing that's on is the emergency red light, you know, that kind of lets you see where you're going. And I'm hearing something in my office. Who's there? I want to know who's there. It's me. It's Nurse Mabel. I just thought I'd bring you this. She lights a match and a candle. Didn't want you to be frightened down here all alone. With rubber neck. There he is, with his halo device, staring out at his rubber sloppy neck, hanging down like some kind of weird vulture neck. Anything you want with him? be seeing you later. Nurse Mabel walks out of the room. Damn her. Sneaky. All of them are sneaky. Passive aggressive is the way they are. Look, they put a bolt and a bunch of little bracket thing right over the intercom cord so I can't unplug it anymore. Passive aggressive. Why can't they just deal with me like an adult? Instead of treating me that way. And so I tell him that all he has to hear is the buzz, and he can be free of all constraints, relax, be at peace there. Okay, I'm going to be right here with you the whole time. Say pretty loud so you're calling me here. Right here with you. So you just do that right. So I'm just going to relax too. I sneak down the hall. I got a plan. I go up into the hallway and get Bracer. Mr. Bracer, we're going for a little walk. Bzz, bzz. I make a little buzzing noise in his ear. Bzz. He starts to gnash his teeth. Good, come on. And I'm wheeling down the hall, and I got this kind of red stocking cap. We're just going to go get a little fresh air. I'm telling the insane patients that are mulling around the halls. You know, it kind of smells like this a little bit over in the air mouth. You know, get out some fresh air in the rain. All right, so we go out and down the hall, and I'm taking him out. He's got a straight jacket on, so I feel pretty safe. And I take him out. Come on. I take him outside, get him in the courtyard, strap him up against the fence. I take off a lot of his clothes because, you know, I need to wear them. I had to be in disguise. I put on a red stocking cap that he was wearing, and I carefully unstrapped a little leather cord there. Yeah. Spit strings off. Yeah. Most of his fingers are missing. I put it on me, blow out some of the spit, and I run through the woods. I run to Joan's house. And I get there to the back of Joan's house. And I see through her basement window, she's busted them all out. Her whole basement is flooded with water now. And I'm seeing something that is very odd, very peculiar to me. I noticed that the little electricity meter is still rolling. No. The power's out. And I see the deep freeze and the fans churning. What's going on in this house? And I hear the front doorbell ring. And the deep freeze opens up. And the kind of frosty air comes flying out of it. Joan steps out of the deep freeze, and she's carrying an old canning jar. It's kind of this brown, old, kind of mayonnaise jar. It's got Trickler scrawled across it in this childish scrawl. Maybe she wrote it herself or something. And then she opens up the jar, reaches in and pulls out this kind of chunk of grayish matter with like little nerves hanging, and they're whipping her out. And she sticks it in her mouth. And she runs up the stairs. I'm up against the wall so she can't see. I don't want her to go crazy, you know, thinking someone escaped from the asylum or something. And I've got all of Bracebrook's garb on, so I'm in pretty good disguise. And I wait a little while, and then I hear the voices inside the house. So I go to the back kitchen door. Step inside. What's up, darling? You know, honey, if you're going to come to the asylum and see your father, we got to secure you and make sure that none of the patients get diseases. It's all in good order, and, you know, if you see one naked little girl, you see them all. So don't be afraid. And I'm going around down that long hallway towards the living room, and I'm hearing their voices in there. Don't be afraid now. We're just going to search you out. And I peek around the corner, and I can see that Nurse Mabel's there, like, feeling Joan's breasts. They're doing. And Joan is just sitting there, catatonic again, staring forward, just like her father. Her father, yeah. And then, darling, he's got his tongue kind of hanging fat and pussy out of his lips. And he takes a turn, feeling her. What? Come on! What's going on here? And then, out of the corner, Art Leach steps. The Nazi guy with his white hair and steel eyes and got a little black doctor's bag. Darling, these are necessary things that we're doing here. Why are you so cold? Honey, we'll warm you up a little bit. We're all professionals here. Okay, we're going to probe your body a little bit, look at your body cavities, make sure that you're safe to go inside the asylum, and we'll introduce you to your father. Head is directed, so it's okay.